Like Mrs. Clinton, I too have traveled the globe.
But unlike her, I've actually accomplished something. Flying is not an accomplishment, it is an activity.
Nor is it leadership when Secretary Clinton asks, what difference does it make when our embassy is deliberately attacked?
She tweets about women's rights in this country and takes money from governments that deny women the most basic human rights.
We have to have a nominee on our side with the courage and the conviction to take the fight to her every time.
That was a political ad from Carly Fiorina's campaign, taking a little shot at Hillary Clinton, and she joins us for the full hour tonight. Let's go through some of the social issues. You are pro-life, and you said you've taken a lot of heat for that.
Well, I've been called offensive as a candidate by the left wing, but interesting thing, when I ran for the Senate in California, I lost that general election, of course, against Barbara Boxer in a deep blue state. But running as a pro-life conservative, I won more Republican votes, more Democratic votes, and more independent votes than virtually anyone running anywhere in the nation in 2010. That's how big California is. Why do I bring it up? Because we don't have to run away from our principles to bring others to our party. We need to be authentic about our values, but I think the way we talk about our principles and our values
matters.
It matters. We need to be empathetic, not judgmental. We need to be optimistic, not vitriolic. I think it matters. People are prepared to disagree, but not if they're disrespected.
All right, so where do you stand on gay marriage?
You know, I have always said that government shouldn't discriminate, and so I have been in favor of civil unions for a long time. As a CEO of Hewlett-Packard, I provided benefits to same-sex couples. I also defend everyone of religious faith's ability and right to say life is a gift that is passed from God through a man and a woman, and therefore a marriage is between a man and a woman. And I think we have to be able as a nation.
Basically, you take Hillary and Obama's old position, because they'd flipped and flopped and flailed. All right, I got it. Where do you stand on concealed carry for law-abiding citizens?
They ought to be able to do it. My husband owns a concealed carry permit.
So, I just think the law-abiding citizens have that right. You think it's constitutional?
Yes, I do.
What do you think about the experiment with Colorado and legalized marijuana?
Well, look, I believe in states' rights. So I think the voters of Colorado had the right to take that vote. I personally think it's a very bad idea to legalize marijuana. Because marijuana is not the same as taking a beer. You know, I'm a cancer survivor, and I remember when I had cancer, my doctor asked me if I had an interest in medicinal marijuana. I did not, and he said, because marijuana is a very complex chemical substance now. We don't understand how it interacts with other drugs. We don't understand what it does to your body. So if we're going to treat it like a medicine, and many people are benefited by marijuana as a medicine, I'm okay with that, but then regulate it like a medicine. Don't say to young people, this is just like having a beer. It's not.
Do you think climate change is real?
You know what I would say? You know what I would say? All these scientists that tell us it's real and it's man-made, read the fine print of what those scientists say, because what they also say is a single nation acting alone will make no difference at all. So here we have a bunch of liberals and people in the EPA who are willing to sacrifice other people's lives, other people's livelihoods at the altar of their ideology, whether it's fish over families in California or destroying coal mining communities in Kentucky and West Virginia, and we're not making any difference. The answer to this is innovation. It's always innovation, never regulation.
Immigration is such an important issue. What is your answer to this illegal immigration problem we have? And I only have a minute, so I'm putting you on the spot.
Here's where people lose faith in government. We need to secure the border. How long has the border been insecure? How long have we been talking about this? Secure the border, north and south. Second, how long has the legal immigration system been a problem? 25 years? A lot of politicians talk about it. It's not fixed. We got 16 different visa programs. We let the wrong people in. We send the wrong people home. Fix the basics.
Do that first.
Yes. Why don't we do that first so that people's
and then you discuss the 11 to 15 million people here illegally.
Yes, and I think
after.
Yes, but my own view is, because people ask my view all the time, if you have come here illegally and stayed here illegally, you do not get to earn the right to citizenship.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back. We'll have Carly Fiorina answer some of the questions you've been sending us via Facebook and Twitter. Straight ahead on Hannity.
This must be a nation, once again, where every American, regardless of their circumstances, feels that their life
is filled with possibilities. That is the nation we must be once again, because that is the nation we have been in our past.